Hello YouTube, welcome back. Um, Last week, wow, what a beautiful day, eh? Last week I went to an estate sale. I was like 50th in line waiting, and because everybody's kind of hungry out here, and man, it was a great sale. His prices were great, and uh, I went in, I got in there, and the first thing I saw were these two speakers. And I had a $4 price tag on them, and they are, anytime I see these like space age looking speakers, and these, I didn't even see what brand they are, I couldn't read that, but it's Grundig. So Grundig's a good audio name. And anytime I see space age, mid-century modern kind of bookshelf speakers like these, I pick them up if they're a good price. And these sold for $264. So not a bad deal at all. I also got some other great stuff at that estate sale. So I paid 50 cents each for these two cookbooks. These are Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking. If you don't know who Julia Child is, she's a famous chef that was American chef that learned in France when women really didn't have a chance in getting into this. So she's very famous, and her books sell very well. These this pair, the second one was a first edition, and the first one was a first edition but a later print. Uh, these two had dust jackets, but they were in tatters. So I just pulled the dust jackets off. They're much cleaner looking without them. Had they had the original dust jackets in good condition, these probably would have went in the $150 range. But I'll take it because for a dollar investment, this was at that estate sale, and what a great deal. This was another good pickup at that estate sale. I paid, I think, $2 for this. This would have been worth a lot more because it was new in the package, but somebody had opened the back side of the package and taken out see there, they had taken out the earphones, and so that really hurt the value, but I still got $60 for it, so good to go on that one. The value of this item was kind of surprising. I paid 50 cents for it at that state sale, and it's just an old sewing guide for a Singer machine. I kind of liked it. Looked like kind of a World Fair type of thing, and they actually make one of these from the World Fair, and they're quite valuable. This one was the 50th anniversary or 100th anniversary, so it's still $33 out of 50 cents. That's a great buy. So if you see these sewing Singer craft sewing guides, pick them up because they're worth some money. So if you remember from the last video, I bought this machinist toolbox and got her all cleaned out now. All the tools are out of it. Um, I'm going to keep this for myself. I could probably get 200 bucks on Craigslist real quick. But this is exactly what I need for all my wrenches and sockets and everything. So it's perfect for me. I did pull out all the tools, and this is the first lot of tools I sold. This is a little under 4 pounds of machinist tools there. Miscellaneous. Most of this is for measuring and stuff. So this sold for $68. And then I still have all these tools here. And some of these tools, like this tap holder, I'm going to keep for myself. But the rest of them, I'm going to just do lots. And I'd say I have probably at least two more lots like this lot here. So that's why I get excited when I find machinist tools, because they're just made, they're high precision little tools. There's 3 of these little wrenches. They're worth $10 if you put 3 of them together. So, yeah, fun stuff. This was in that machinist box. This is a lathe bit holder, And this is the bit here, and you can change these out. This just sold for $50. This is the second batch of machinist tools I sold. It went for $31. This had to go in a medium flat rate box because there were some pieces that were too big to go into a padded flat rate mailer. So, but not bad. $31, I'll take it. And last but not least, this is the final batch of tools I sold a lot. $21.50 I got for these. These went in a padded flat rate mailer. So not bad. I think I did about $200 in just the tools in that toolbox, and I got to keep the toolbox for free. I paid $8.50 for that entire toolbox full of tools. So you just can't beat it. Sometimes you get lucky. This was an interesting purchase I picked up a couple weeks ago. Put it into an auction. This is Roseville pottery. Yeah, and it had I noticed a little chip right there originally, but then you can see there was a crack, and I didn't notice that, and somebody pointed it out to me after I listed it, so I altered the already I had a bid on it, so I had to add some stuff to it. But anyways, this would have gone for like $400 if I didn't have that crack. I still got $67 out of it, so happy to get that. I paid $3 for it at a little estate sale, so good deal. This is an interesting purchase. I picked this up last summer, and it sat around, and I finally got around to listing it about a month ago, and it probably took 2 weeks or so, and I got an offer for $70 on it, and I took it. Wasn't too hard to ship. Went FedEx. It's a infamous little stand. Anytime I see aircraft-related parts and equipment, manuals, anything like that, I generally pick it up if it's a decent deal because they just really sell well. I've sold a ton of aircraft parts and stuff, so yeah, be on the lookout for this kind of stuff. So I paid $2 for this little socket set here. It's a pretty old socket set. These little tiny made in America socket sets have really come up in value in the last couple of years. This sold, I put it in an auction for $9.95. I figured it might go around $30-40. Guy offered me $50, so I took it. Really happy to get that return on profit. So yeah, keep an eye out for these little made in America socket sets. This is from a company that only existed between 1920 and 1940, so fairly rare set of tools. They're called Hinsdale. So if you happen to come across this game right here called Trice, pick it up. There's a couple of different variations. This is the original style, and it's worth the most. Had this been in better condition, probably would have got $50 out of this, but you can see the cards are pretty worn. Anyways, I've never seen this game before, and I bought one at a yard sale, and I was amazed at what its value was and how quickly it sold. So, Bolo. Alright, so I guess I'm done boring you guys with little stuff. There's a bunch more, but yeah, $8, $10 kind of things. So, books have been great. I've been selling a lot of books. They're just steady sellers. In fact, books are so good, I'm looking at a huge possible purchase right now. A guy I used to have a used bookstore, closed down about 20 years ago, and he still has all his books. He says he has 50,000 hardbacks. He's asking $250 per thousand, so that's a quarter a book. Hopefully by the time I put out the next video, I will have bought 1,000 of them to test the waters on that, and if it's good, I might go back and just buy all 50,000 from him. So, hey, thanks for stopping by. Smash the like button, subscribe. See you next time.